Lesson 1B, blockchain use cases. There are many different use cases that we can see for the future or even now with blockchain technology. The one main one we've been talking about throughout this course so far was payment tracking with chains like Bitcoin or even Litecoin and other payment tracking or value tracking blockchains. But there are a lot of different chains that can do a lot of different things. So we're going to go through a couple of blockchain use cases, and we'll start again with payment tracking. There's so many different use cases for payment tracking in this world. We have a traditional finance system with banks and sending money and using third parties in order to complete transactions. With these payment and value tracking blockchains, we'll be able to exchange value a lot faster, more securely, and we won't need any third-party intermediaries to confirm these transactions, and we'll have to pay a lot less fees, right? So sending a lot of money to different countries is very expensive right now. With chains like Bitcoin, the fees are lower, you can send money faster, and you can do it peer-to-peer. You don't need a third party in the middle to complete that transaction. So moving on to decentralized finance or DeFi, which we'll cover in a later unit, Unit 5. Decentralized finance essentially takes the traditional finance system and allows users to use it in a decentralized way. I think this is one of the more popular use cases for blockchain technology today because there haven't been a lot of other ways and apps that have been able to be used, but decentralized finance is definitely going to be one of the most popular and powerful blockchain use cases. Gone are the days of very wealthy and well-connected people that are only able to do certain things and use certain financial instruments. DeFi allows anyone to be able to participate in these financial instruments and enjoy the value and interest-bearing results that come about with these financial instruments. So decentralized finance essentially just allows you to use traditional financial instruments in a decentralized way. You don't have to set up an account. You don't have to prove your identity. All you have to do is connect your wallet to the platform and you're ready to go. Now let's take a look at supply chain. I personally think supply chain is going to be absolutely explosive, and with the implementation of blockchain technology in supply chain, I think blockchain technology can work with autonomous vehicles like autonomous trucks in order to complete rides and complete deliveries all on its own. I don't think we're going to need too many more human operators in the trucking industry when you have blockchain technology and you have autonomous driving vehicles. The only human interference you might need is maybe refueling or recharging the vehicles and stocking up stock in the back of the truck and sending it on its way in order to complete its delivery on its own. So things like supply chain and tracking packages and even companies like Walmart using their supply chain technologies, they're getting into blockchain, and supply chain is just going to be an explosive technology with the help of blockchain technology. Last but not least, we have blockchain gaming. This industry is already taking off, and there are so many different games and ways to monetize games and ways to use blockchain technology within games. When you think about things like NFTs, that's one mechanism that is something that's very powerful in the blockchain gaming space. It takes video games to a whole nother level because you're now able to actually have ownership and prove ownership of in-game items that you own. So you can take your items off the game, you can put your items on the game. And I think one special implementation with blockchain gaming will be to acquire an item in one game and take it off and actually use that item in a completely different game. So maybe you bought a shirt in one game, you can take that shirt off and then put it on another game, and now you can use that shirt on your character in that game. That is the power of blockchain and NFTs in the video game industry. As you can see, blockchain technology will take a lot of industries by storm. I think that the world will start to rely upon blockchain technology very soon.